Hope everybody's doing well today. Great day to be alive. I think that communicating with other people is important. I think it's part of why we exist on Earth. I say that because I've had the blessing, I've had the privilege of being able to spend a lot of time by myself, right? So once I got my CDL, I was able to drive over the road, and ever since then, I experienced peace. You know what I'm saying? I actually experienced moments where I have nothing but myself. And while I will say there's a lot of advantages to that, long term, I think that it's very unhealthy. And I think you need to find, I don't want to say the word balance, but I want to say you need to have people in your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how it is. Obviously, you need to have that time for yourself, but you also need to be connected with other people on a day-to-day. And I realized that, you know how people say how people say, oh, I'm harder on myself, plus I'm harder on myself than I am on other people. Or they say that, they don't really do what they need to do unless they're held accountable by others. Meaning, if it's up to them, and if it was like they wouldn't really, they're the type of person that they they aren't their best unless they're connected with other people. Meaning, I'm not saying it right. Well, I kind of fall in that category. It's like, I don't really share a lot of negative, but I think a lot of negative. And I don't really, like, what I know the world should be thinking, or what I want to suggest for the world, or the suggestions or advice that I have for the world, I'm not applying pretty much, right? And that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's a big, big, big problem. But overall, I just wanted to document the process. I wanted to document where I am right now and why I don't deserve things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the smartest motherfucker in the world. I'm not the slowest. I'm pretty average, and that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm on the lower end of average, meaning, and I'm saying this based off results, by the way, not just off of my belief. Yeah, I believe I'm awesome and all this shit and whatever, but look where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could think all of this, but if I'm not living that life, if the results in my life are not showing that I'm actually doing good in life, then I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I could believe that all I fucking want, but again, look at my life. And look, don't fake yourself out. This is one of the biggest things that people in America get confused, and that is, they think because they're doing better than somebody else in their neighborhood that they're good. And the beautiful thing about, I think the beautiful thing about leaving a country and seeing another, like a third world country, is you realize there's no in between. So you there's no faking yourself out. So in other countries, there's a rich and a have-nots. There's no in between, bro. You either got it or you don't. And in America, we are faked out because we have a lot of stuff, or we're better than our next door neighbor. And we compare ourselves to what we're better than. And a lot of times there's enough people around us to where, we're like, oh shit, I'm not doing that bad. But you are. I'm just one of the people that I like to show the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? I believe that been raised in what I call a Hollywood mentality. And a Hollywood mentality is, we think that everything just is. Meaning, we grew up watching television shows or our favorite actor or actress and their character, their personality, their heroism, all of this shit. We don't take into consideration that there was a lot of lights, camera, actions that took place in order to finalize that scene. It took years of preparation. And a lot of us watch this movie at a young age, let's say 7, 10, 14, 16, and it becomes a belief. We think that's reality. And then the worst part is the movie ends in 2 to 3 hours. So now we're like, holy shit. Now we've just created a major disconnect between time, and results. Meaning, we think that the shit is gonna happen as quick as that scene did. We think the struggle is going to be 20, 30 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, the same length the struggle took overall in that movie. Hollywood mentality, my nigga. This shit is not a joke, dog. Like, I guarantee, dog, nobody's coming to save you. And if somebody really is coming to save you, that's a false life jacket. It's false, because a lot of people, it's rare, bro. It's maybe 1-2% that's really gonna help you without a motive behind them trying to get something from you. But realistically, dog, nobody's coming to save you. And if somebody comes and approaches you with an opportunity to help you and they're willing to invest time, energy, effort, resources into you, I guarantee they're gonna get something in return, which is okay. I'm not saying that's bad. What I am saying is, don't fake yourself out and think that you're further along than you are, because you're not. Likely you're depressed. Likely you're addicted to something and you can't stop. You lack control in your thoughts and your behavior and your actions. You don't have a strong understanding or a stronghold on your finances. They have a stronghold on you. You're a slave to money. And you got to get your shit together. I cut this tip way too big, pause. And it's really fucking up my smoke. So I think I'm gonna just sacrifice. Hold on, let's see if I can clear it up. Might be able to fix it. And if I can't fix it, then I'll sacrifice. But yeah, man, the reality is, guys, I don't care what age you fall under. Nobody really cares about you, guys. Or the majority of people don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just don't give a fuck. So you got to remember that, man. You got to know that. You got to realize that. I'm just cleaning this up. You got to realize that nobody's coming to save you. You got to make this shit happen. And if you don't, unfortunately, you'll be in a similar situation as me or worse. And I don't want that for anybody. You know what I mean? The school system's going to keep you thinking that what they're teaching you is going to lead to a better life, to what you want. But the reality is, you know what that leads to? A poor paying job, a shitty paying job it's going to put you in a tight position at some point, dog. Like, we're not taught to be producers. We're taught to consume and to listen. Think about it, dog. From everything that we do in school, most things that we do in school, we're doing from a position of listening, taking instruction. We're not actually thinking. That's a lot better. We're not put in positions to think creatively. We're just told to just listen and remember things. So that's a problem. In a world where you need to think creatively, you need to think outside the box. You need to have a community of people that you associate with. You need to have healthy relationships, and I don't have either of that. Well, I'm starting to improve on that, but overall, I've done a really bad job at it. I let go of healthy ass relationships. I'm talking about I had some of the best opportunities in front of me, along with people. I've had cool experiences, man, and because of a lack of accountability or lack of appreciation, I missed out on a lot of opportunities. And does that mean that it's over, that it's late, that I'll never be able to win? Or no, that's not what that means. But sometimes you gotta realize where you fucked up. And I'm okay with motherfuckers learning from my example or lack thereof, meaning everybody on YouTube, everybody on Instagram, everybody on Facebook, all these fucking platforms, TikTok, they got it. They're successful. They got it all figured out. So I figured I'd show you a different perspective, so you don't just grow up with Hollywood mentality version 2.0. And that's, yeah, we had Hollywood mentality back in the day, and now we have social media mentality, right? Same shit. Because people are editing videos, people are doing all this shit to make this video. Can I make this video absolutely raw? Yeah, it's 12 minutes right now, 13 minutes. Can I chop it up? Can I edit it and chop it up so that only the clean portions of what I was saying, if any, are posted? Can I do that? Of course. But how much time is that going to require for me to do? Let's say it takes me an hour, 30 minutes to edit the video. Not only did it take, I'm living the life, I recorded the video now. Now I'm going to go backward. Now I'm going to go in debt. Now I'm going to waste, now I'm not going to say waste, but I'm going to dedicate some time to edit the video, not acting. I'm still living in the past at this point. I'm focused on the past. I'm not really moving forward. Trying to perfect something that already existed for somebody else to see. Bro, that shit is like, to me, that's called spiritual debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, people still, like, and look, I be experiencing this shit real time. Like, I be watching videos that I recorded years ago. And I even catch on to this when I watch other people's videos. That sometimes I'm like, yo, what was this video posted? This shit got my attention. And this shit was posted 2021 or 2022. And niggas still watching it. What does that say about me? And what does that say about you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is bad, bro. That means that we're not in the moment. We're like in spiritual debt, bro. We're like, yeah, we got a lot of catching up to do. So one of the things I found to help me is recording. There's something about communicating that helps me. I don't care. I don't know what it is, but just getting out my thoughts, whether good, bad, or indifferent. I don't give a fuck if they sound clean, if it's impactful to somebody else. Although my intent is to help other people. But I realize that nobody gives a fuck unless you have things, right? So if I were to have a Ducati right now, and I could say the same exact thing, everything I just said, I probably have, I don't know, maybe like 10,000 people just following this shit. If I had a bitch right here, just sitting on my lap as I was saying the same thing, bro. So I know this, but I'm not going to sit here and not deliver what's in my heart just because you're not going to receive it based off the lack of props that I have. You're an idiot. If you're listening to somebody and you believe in the people that are very good at it, it's like this. I'll pause and say this. I heard a wise man say this, like, you really need to be careful. You don't need to pay attention to the guy that approached you one-on-one as an individual saying that he has a service to provide. He doesn't have any business cards, any brochures, nothing. You need to pay attention to, you need to really be more aware or more suspicious or Pay more attention to the person that's coming with all this fancy shit, all the fancy flyers, all this shiny shit, all these hypey words and guarantees. And all this. Why? Because that person clearly has to have a good appearance to be able to catch your attention. If somebody has the confidence to walk into your business in boots, jeans, and a black tee and offer you a service to your business, pay attention, bro. This individual is offering to provide service to you, and you're gonna trust somebody that has it all polished, that has a perfect fucking business card, and they present. That's stupid, bro. You're an idiot. You need to start making decisions based off of confidence. You know, can they deliver? If they haven't done it before, well, are they charging a price that it makes sense? Like, okay, so you don't have the experience, but are they taxing you? No, okay. So if they're not taxing you, then start trying to compare it to somebody who's gonna charge you, you know, $2,000-$3,000 a week or a month, whatever the service is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we're making false decisions. And me too. I'm not saying that I'm not, but I'll be finding out what these things are when I speak out loud. But yeah, this is a great day to be alive. I'm gonna stop this video now and make another one. Overall, keep pushing, keep developing. Remember, nobody's coming to save you, dog. Promise. You got this though.